Good evening. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. It's creeping up on 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look at this. You get a live 2 days in a row. One of the benefits of having some time off, right? We're gonna do a cocktail. We don't have anything planned, no discussions, no nothing. I'm just figure I'd come out here and hang for a minute and have a cocktail with some folks. So we'll give it a second here, see what everyone decides to do, see if we get any folks in here. Hey, look who made it in, Just Mark. Good evening. How you doing? You're first, man. You're first. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not going to do anything super crazy tonight. Just have a beer and chill for a minute. Kind of the game plan. Just making sure all my phones are off here. Trip was good, dude. It was a good time. Um, it's 2 days of driving up there and 2 days of driving back, and it's nice up there. I mean, it's cold. It's Colorado. It's beautiful. Good evening, Shell. How are you? Happy Wednesday, December 3rd. How are we already in the 12th month of the year? How did that happen? I don't know where the last 11 went. I don't know about the rest of you. It's yeah, yeah. We're gonna be in Jesus 2027 in less than 30 days. Uh Man, that's what you're saying there, Lark. The other morning you guys got pounded with some snow, man. Is it still going? How much did you get for accumulation? It's just cold and wet here. It goes by so quick. Uh it's I don't know. I've got birthdays for two boys here this month, and and then of course Christmas and then New Year's and holy hell, uh, you got 6 feet of snow, like in what do they call that? Like the drifts, 6 foot of drifts up there. That's terrible. That's horrible, man. 6 feet of snow. That is awful. That is awful. I've never been up in Canada when it's snowing like that. Every time I've been to Canada, it's been in the summer. Everyday carry. Good evening. Here's the question, Coop. Would you want to walk outside even if you could? It's got to be cold as hell up there, man. Oh, you know what, Robert? I'm wearing this vest for you and for mainly if he pops in. We'll keep the vest on. I figure I've been wearing hoodies, I've been wearing other jackets. I was like I better throw the vest on. And in fact, I almost threw on a hoodie and then um and then did the vest over it just because. -3? No, thank you. That's why I stay in Texas. Now you can have -3. Not happening. Yeah, Shell, I know it can't be it can't be that nice up there. You guys are probably like 10 degrees colder than we are. You got to be. Just I'm guessing. I'm guessing because it's pretty cold and damp here. It's like 40 right now, I think. Something like that. Maybe like 43. Something like that. Grace, good evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We're gonna crack a cocktail here in a minute. Jacob 2A, how we doing, good sir? 46? Okay. I might be off here too. It might be like 46 around here. I don't know. I was just outside. I was walking the dogs here just a bit ago, and it seemed cold. It's just probably because it's wet. So cars under the snow. Yep. No thanks, man. Coop, that prayers, man, because that Canada snow, it's no joke. It is no joke. So we've got we got a couple cool things going on. He he t- he told me that you're the wise one, Shell. You're the wise one. That's all I'm saying. Stay in where it's warm. So speaking of Colorado, just got back from Colorado, and my mom trying to pare stuff down and whatnot. She gave me a set of some pretty badass glasses right here. Of course, you know, from from when they were in college. They have a whole set of these. And I know no, this is a lot of craft beer on this channel, of course. But I'll say that Coors Banquet is a damn good beer. Back in the day, it was very tough to get Coors anything out of state. My folks growing up in Iowa and going to college in Colorado, both their dads loved Coors, and so they'd always do beer runs, bringing bringing beer across state lines when it was questionable. Um, but the glass is awesome, and I've got a whole set of these, so it'll outfit the bar quite nicely. I do. I like the shape. It's kind of cool. I think it was Grace was saying a vintage glass. So, how I'm going to honor this cup, this glass this evening, is with the Colorado beer, and we're going to do the Yeti Imperial Stout. This is just the plain Jane Yeti Stout coming in at 9.5. This is the the other one in that 12 pack that I picked up. So the hazelnut, which I had a while ago. Ohio, good evening, sir. Good evening. Had the hazelnut latte, which was good. Had that maple pecan last night. Excellent. The blueberry muffin. Mm-mm. Nope. Not a fan. Not a fan. I did not like it. There's some weird ass aftertaste in that. Had to be had to be something with the the muffin part because I love blueberry. Like the blueberry was not the issue. It was definitely some weird aftertaste with the muffin. Won't be having that other one. But the Yeti, the standard Yeti, is pretty good. Now my concern. Oh, this is just regular Yeti. Okay, they have Big Yeti, which is 13.5% alcohol by volume. And I've got some of those too. That's a damn good beer. That's a damn good beer. Oh, that Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA is a good one, my friend. Let's look at this pour. I don't think nope, I won't be able to get the whole thing in here. This has got to be like, oh, but look, oh, look at that. I'd say that's a spot on pour right there. Look at that head. Look at it. Enjoy that head. Who doesn't enjoy head? That is a beautiful pour. That glass took it quite nicely. It's kind of throaty right here and then opens up at the top. Look at that dark, rich, smells like a stout. Smells like kind of bread crusty, you know. Wasn't able to get the whole can in there. That's all right. It's probably 10-ounce glass. Actually, maybe I don't know. Thereabouts, something like that. Oh, look who made it in. Shy Guy Adventures. Good evening. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. So we've got this beer. We're going to get in on. I don't think I've had regular Yeti. I've had Big Yeti. Big Yeti's good. Like Big Yeti. Um, I've got regular Yeti. So, cheers to all of you. Happy Wednesday. I know it's not Whiskey Wednesday, but we're here. We're here. Oh, we got Levi, Patriot, making it in. Good evening, sir. Cheers to all of you. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, so that's a win, right? Cheers to all of you. Let's get in on this. It's good. It's good. It's just a good stout. Ah, Shy Guy. Special cheers to you, brother. Day off. I'm actually technically still on vacation though. I had mofos calling me today. A lot of calls. I was actually doing some work before I did this. One of the benefits, a lot of the stuff I can do from home. But last night's live was a lot of fun. We had a good time. It was a great time. A lot of you were in here. Um, so we finished up what it was after one my time, right? Something like that. We got started late though. And then I went downstairs, had a little grub, had a slice of pizza. That's really all. I didn't really want to eat a whole lot, just something. And I put on a movie. And my oldest was down there, hung out with him for a little bit. And yeah, it was we probably shut it down about 1:30. I'd venture to guess. I don't know. Someone need to time check me. It was after 1 though. I know that. And put on a movie and I started it and made it part of the way through it and ended up waking up on the chair. Military kid, good evening. Welcome to the ACR Protect Live Wednesday night, December 3rd, with a runny nose. Uh, the got up as a little after 4 and climbed in bed, and I probably slept maybe like I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour on the on the recliner, and I climbed into bed. You know, so a couple things here. All right, uh, traveling, like staying at hotels and such. Um, it's always like whenever you go somewhere else, you truly value your bed. Does that make sense? Like it's not that the bed at the hotel was uncomfortable. And it's not that the bed where I stayed at my mom's was uncomfortable. But damn, it was really good getting into my bed. It really was. I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just anytime you're somewhere else. Like and that should be the rule. Just so y'all know. All right. Never never have too comfortable of a guest bed. You know why? Guests will want to stay longer. And what's great about guests is they go. Like even my mom. My mom loves me. I'm sure she was ready for me to go though. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. See, Shell, yeah, that again, like travel accommodations such as like an RV or something when you get everything lined up so that you can sleep well that and then you got to stay in a hotel or at somebody's house or something and nah nah but I so there were two things I really appreciated when I got back, one of which was the one of which was my bed, and then the other, all right, it wouldn't be ACR Protect if we didn't get weird. You know what I'm saying? We're always going to get weird. That's what we do. That's what we do. I know Coors doesn't have any stouts, but damn, that Coors label in the with the stout behind it actually looks pretty sexy, doesn't it? Doesn't that look good? Yeah. Mm. Mm. Such good beer. So not only not only my bed, but my shower. My shower. First of all, not a big fan of baths. Like, does that make sense? Like I don't I know people love taking baths. I just rather take a shower, if that makes sense. Plywood, good evening, sir. Stranger Things. I have watched that. I haven't watched the new season though, Military Kid. I'm looking forward to it. I probably could have done it today. Actually, today I spent some time watching Dark Winds, which is a very good show. Anyhow, so my shower, okay? Um, I've got I've got a like a shower tub. So I've got like one of the big garden tubs, right? Um, and then the shower head. like, and it's all tiled around and shit. None of y'all care about that. KP, good evening. I have not forgotten. I got to respond to your email, man. I saw it. I'm gonna I'm gonna hit you back, man. Um, but at my hotel. So I know it sounds weird, Levi. So like it's the garden tub, right? Which is big, and then you've got the regular wall with like the shower. All right, y'all are missing the point here. What I'm getting at, what I'm getting at, saintly sinner. Good evening. Lots of elbow room. One, Shell knows what I'm talking about right there. Lots of elbow room. It's wide because I'm not a small dude. It's wide. I got plenty of room to move around. Like in case you got to fight some ninjas, I can throw elbows and shit, and I have room to do that, right? Or not. I'll probably slip and bust my ass because my wife puts avocado oil in there. That's how I know she increased the insurance because she's trying to make me break my goddamn neck. That stuff is slippery as hell. Um, anyhow, detachable shower heads. Okay, you don't get those at hotels. My mom's house, brand new house. It's a beautiful house. The guest shower, it's huge. It's like a huge walk-in shower, and I can barely reach the fucking shower head. That's how high up it is, but it doesn't come off. It's just a regular shower. What is it? Being able to take that shower head off and get all the nooks and crannies and everything, I feel so much more clean. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like I said, I was gonna get weird. I thoroughly enjoyed my shower today. Like not because I was doing that too, but whatever, whatever. It's just you get so used to your stuff, right? Just get so used to your stuff. Uh, Lots of extra room for activities in the shower. There we go. Can I do a video in the shower? Is that what you're asking for, Levi? No one wants that. No, that's the OnlyFans right there. Videos in the shower. Who made it in? Did I miss somebody? Oh, Glenn. Good evening, Glenn. My apologies. You snuck in there. A couple y'all snuck in here. No, I figured, Levi. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no one wants to see a video in the shower. But I guess that's the cool thing about traveling and doing stuff. Like you get to come back home and enjoy your stuff. I'm enjoying my office again, being back here, and yeah, my bed, my shower, my kitchen, all that stuff. Almost fell on your ass looking for a I'm Glenn. I'm an no. So that ice. I think Levi was talking about slipping on some ice today. That is the worst. And I think last night in the live, TMT was talking about how they got a inch of ice followed by like 5 inches of snow, and that's the worst. That is just the damn worst. It's horrible. It's horrible. Right now, tonight, it's just cold and wet. It's just cold and wet here in Texas, in the Houston area. Just don't drop them right. Facts. Facts. Yeah, that's why I use liquid soap. Just saying. Just saying. Mm, mm. That's good beer. I'm enjoying that. And what's cool is I get to just keep topping this glass right back off after every sip. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. But no, it was good being home. Oh, I was kind of a soap on a rope. There we go. The Nautica soap on a rope was always good soap. I enjoyed that soap. Uh, you look like you tried to pick. That's the Coast Guard part of me. They're saintly. Like, oh, can't let it go to waste. You shuffle your feet in it, try to get it so you don't want the drain to just get it. ACR going to start a shower challenge video. All right, I'm gonna need to think about that one, Levi. That might be kind of interesting. Leave or not Levi, lawfully. Sorry, I saw Levi, lawfully. Good evening, sir. How are you? Dropping the soap doesn't mean it just means you're clumsy, right, Glenn? It just means you're clumsy. Uh, how many likes do we need to get ACR to for a shower challenge? Y'all want to hear? I don't know if I've told this story before. I may have. If I have, someone stop me because I don't like being a rerun. Um, I used to live in this townhouse, and I was in the shower, and wasn't the newest of townhouses, okay? And I'm in there, and I don't know about everybody else, but like I'm weird. Like I get the shampoo and conditioner in my hair and everything, and then I just leave it. Leave it set in there while I scrub the rest of myself up. And so I went to I went to balance on the wall, right? And it was one of those like the had like the window, like the little shower slidey window that's not really big enough for anyone to get through. You know what I'm talking about? That type of wall had the ledge. All right. So I am covered in shampoo, soap. Bad dream. You're coming right in time. ACR talking about shower stories here. And I'm balancing like kind of on the wall. Like I was probably like doing that to like scrub my foot or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Get clean. And that spidey sense started going off. And I'm like, wait a tick. Something. And I'll be goddamn. That whole entire fucking tile wall gave way. No bullshit. Like I'm kind of pressed up against it. I've got fucking tile and shit, like fucking sections of tile fallen, fucking landed on my foot. I'm fucking dancing around those, trying not to fucking have it stab me in the foot. I fall through the tile. And what's behind the tile, you may ask? Well, it used to be maybe some fucking drywall, right? That was all rotted as well. And then I went right into the fucking insulation. So here I am, slipping and sliding in the fucking shower, getting cut up with tile. It's like fucking raining tile. All right. I'm covered in fucking insulation. The shampoo now has ran into my eyes, so I can't see, can't holler, can't see. Fucking covered in tile, fucking what used to be drywall. It was like dust and fucking insulation. And I'm just cussing. I'm just cussing because now, like, the tile and all that shit is blocking the drain. Everything's still on, right? Everything's still on. So the fucking bathtub's filling up with water and tile and grout and drywall and insulation and my fat ass. I did not find any skeletons. So we're lucky I wasn't the skeleton in that wall. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was the worst. So I'm sitting there again, detachable shower head because I was able to like I kind of just like rinse my lower half off and stepped out and kind of rinsed my shampoo out of my hair. And at least it wasn't the neighbor's part right. This was like a single story like line of townhomes and shit. But I remember calling them and thankfully it was during the week, right? But we just had the one bathroom. That was kind of a pain in the ass. They're like, yeah, it's gonna take us a minute to fix that. I was like, you got till tonight. Like you got till tonight to fix that shit. Fuck off, you know? Oh my god, it was a pain in the ass. It really was. That yeah. It was something. It was something. Oh yeah, if I'd have fallen through the neighbor's wall, through the shower, that'd have been interesting. At the time, I didn't have hot chick neighbors. It was some dude. He was a tattoo artist, actually. Well, you'd probably get along with him. Hell, I got along with. He's a nice guy. I'm just pretty sure he didn't want to see me naked, and I fucking don't want to see him naked. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Had a buddy fall through the floor of my first. Oh, bro, saintly. That's horrible. Is he okay? And yeah, all of a sudden my day doesn't seem so bad because well, Levi had that happen. So all right, there we go. Uh, wait, hold on. What are you talking about there, Benj? Some bed? Oh, you're talking about me, Benj. Touche, touche. Bad dream. You'll get a kick out of this. Anyone else that came in a little late got these from my mom. A set of these from my mom. They're vintage Coors glasses. Look at that. Got a whole set of these. They're badass. Um, and I'm drinking the Yeti. Regular Yeti stout in here, 9.5. It's delicious. Okay. We are back at it. Mainly, we were just talking about you. I'm wearing the vest just for you. I saw your texts, but I was doing this, so that's why I didn't get a response there. KP, thinking about getting the G-Force Blade. I have not heard of the G-Force Blade. Chat, have y'all heard of the G-Force Blade? That's a new one. Is it a fixed blade knife? That's what I'm wondering. Mainly good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm glad you and Dante enjoyed our live last night. This replay. We got into some shenanigans last night. Yeah, I haven't heard of it either. It doesn't mean anything if that makes any sense. How many Yetis was you, you're gonna need to you're gonna need to talk to Great Divide. I'm not in the business of milking Yetis. That's all I'm saying. That's somebody else's job. Where's Mainly? Mainly might do that. That's you gotta spend some time in here, Zamir, to get the mod status there. Yeti milk. Oh God, I thought you when you said blade, I thought it was I thought you're talking like a knife, man. I'm an idiot. Uh G4 so it's is it like an AR pistol or is it actually a handgun or what hold on. I'm gonna write this down. We know it works because I ended up subbing to Mikey Blazer yesterday because I wrote it down. So it's let me go back here, find out what you got. It is let's see. Oh, I already lost it. G-Force Blade 6. Let's see. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Guppy, good evening. How are you doing tonight? but so Bad Dreams eating Chinese food tonight, it appears. Oh God. Right. So yeah. But you know, like everyone let's see. Cartoons, knives, uh watches. It's not a dig at UKP. I mean, hell, I was actually talking with EDC earlier. Um, he picked up a new. It's essentially like an all steel frame Glock by Fusion. It was pretty sick, especially those of you that like the all steel frame guns. It runs on Glock mags or the Magpul Glock mags. I know some of you hate those, bros, sisters. I fucking love them. I've had no issues with these. I don't know what all the hate is for them. They run fine. They run fine in all my Glocks or my P80s or whatever. um, yeah, they just work. They just work. So Glock has always been. I know Bad Dream will probably chime in on this. Bad Dream has been running one of the Shadow systems. Thank you, Bad Dream, for throwing that in our little chat there. Um, one guy's weapon was a yo-yo. Um, there is a lot of chatter lately about Glock, and everyone has their opinion, and it's not to have Glock steal the show, but um, I just got a PSA mic. How do you like that? Because I kind of like that micro dagger too. There, Ohio. Um, but a lot of people are kind of getting away from Glock. I tell you, I've watched a lot of videos on that V, that Glock V, and quite frankly, I think it's a waste of money. That's just me. Anyone in here shot it? I don't know. I just why. First of all, I think Glock was foolish to fold to that game because of California. That's just it's literally just California, maybe a handful of other states, but been running the system for a long time, and I get it, like, but here's the thing, thugs are going to do thug shit, right? they're gonna they're gonna find a way to put a switch on the back of the V. They'll find a way. That's what people do. Gonna buy another one. Yeah, there's some deals on them. Oh, you're gonna love that 17, man. That's the Glock 17's a great gun. You'll love that, Robert. Fantastic. Twin Gen. Good evening. There's another good channel. If you haven't checked out Twin Gen 22, badass channel, go check him out. Lots of gun stuff in there. Bobby B. Good evening. Good evening. Who else showed up in here? So yeah, you might get in. You might be interested in this conversation with Glock. Um, Anyone had any experience with the V personally? Like actually shot it because I haven't. So I'm really kind of talking out my ass. I just from what I've seen with it, um, it's a waste of money. The V seems like a waste of money. I will hold out to see what they do with the Gen 6. But I think what I'm going to say is really what a lot of other people are going to say or have said. Glock makes an incredibly fantastic pistol. I love them. I carry them. I have one on me right now. Okay. All that said, the they haven't changed much, right? They come up with this V. They don't put an MOS on it, right? Why would you? Everybody's doing MOS. Why would you not put the MOS plate on there? Why? Why wouldn't you take a moment to improve your trigger? Why? Or the grip angle or something. Like, I mean, you just you literally just changed out some minor internals for the backplate. That's it. That's all you did. And you're trying to get the consumer to buy a whole new fucking gun. Like, come on. I'm just saying I wouldn't waste your money on it personally. That's just me. I'm gonna wait to see what the Gen 6 does, see what kind of stuff they come up with, and make sure they don't price themselves out of the market either. Because I'll tell you, I've been eyeing that damn Echelon, that Springfield Echelon. That's looking pretty badass. No one facts, Savage. Good to see you, sir. If I missed you earlier, I'm gonna keep what I got too. I'm very happy with my Gen 5s. I have the Gen 5s. I got a couple Gen 3s. I love them. I had a couple Gen 4s. I got rid of them. I didn't like the Gen 4. Something about the texture. Gen X. Good evening. Good to see you. Good to see you. Keep all them stock. There's nothing wrong with that. The Ruger RXM. If Lawfully's still in here, I think he has one as well. You like that RXM? It looks pretty sick. I do like that. I also like PSA stuff. I know Ohio was talking about PSA, the micro dagger. Um, they're all pretty awesome. Bad Dream talking about um, the shadow systems. You know, that's another. I mean, they're Glock clones. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Twin Gen's got all of them. 17, 19, 20, 21. Sounds like you're counting. Yeah. Uh, yeah, everyone's coming up with a pretty good gun. I've talked about a mechanic. I love Canic. I don't like the price of their magazines. They're sometimes tough to find, but the Canic is a great gun. It's fantastic. Yeah, Twin Gen's got he's I'm telling you, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff on there. He does lives too. He does some lives too. Um, Another one, and I'm just thinking about it because she was wearing your T-shirt. Confidence Reloaded, another good gal. Yep, all PSA pistols. Okay, you believe in them that much, huh? That's awesome. Because the dagger is pretty sick. They've done the they've done the 19 and the G45. I would like to see the dagger come up with the 17. To be honest with you, that'd be pretty sick. Elite, good evening. Thanks for popping in. We're talking a little bit about handguns and Glocks here, getting everyone's opinion on that. um, I like Glocks. I do. I've been running. So when I was in the Coast Guard, we carried the Beretta. Okay, uh, nice. M9 A4. Okay, the Beretta. I was just talking about Beretta. I just carried the M9, and it's a good gun. I don't feel it's very good for being on the water though. Personally, like we should have rolled with Glocks or something. That's just my opinion, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? The 5906. I think I have one of those, Guppy. That is awesome. 357 revolver. If Randall's Little Adventures was in here, he'd agree with you. Tough to beat the 357. They're working on a 2011. That see, weren't they working on some 45s, just like some regular 1911s too? Did they ever do that? I can't even remember. Uh, I like Radical Firearms. They're KP. I think they're very good. They're made here in Houston. I used to have a Radical. I have a couple PSAs. I love those. Sig 320. A lot of hate on the Sig 320. Hey, everyone has an opinion there, Gen X. All good. Uh, AKs hate water, ARs hate sand. That is a true statement. ARs don't do well in the sand. They don't. No, but I like both AK and AR platforms. I understand why people like what they like. That's for sure. Covert. Good evening. We got all the cool cats coming in here. Let's get Covert's opinion on the Glock V that they came out with, so you can waste your fucking money. Is really what they've done. The honey badger. Oh, who makes the honey badger? That isn't that like a little 10.5 inch, little badass gun, if I'm not mistaken, AR platform. It sounds familiar. Yeah, I thought they were getting ready to do 1911s, and I think it just fell off. Yep, I won't own a V either. SKS is a great gun. I like the SKS. Have a sugar weasel. Secura, good evening. Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle makes some good stuff. I think I've shot plenty of the 50 Action Express. It's a fun gun. I think it's a little non-practical, but they actually have the Baby Eagle on 9mm, and it kind of looks like a CZ clone, and it's a very good gun. It's a very good gun. I like it. It shoots well. I think uh, Eagle also made a 1911 style gun too that was pretty badass. Desert Eagle and 44 mag. I think if you have the money and you can get the interchangeable barrel system, that'd be the way to go. I mean, if you want to shoot, 44, 50, 357. I can't remember what other calibers you can get out of that, but um, it's just, man, it's heavy. It's a heavy gun. Like you're not walking around with that in your hip. Your pants will be falling off the whole time. Like that damn gun weighs like it weighs like a fucking AR. It's heavy. On other pistols besides yeah, no, I think variety, spice of life. There's so many different good guns out there. High point. You know, they, as ugly as they are, they work. They work. They're hideous, but they work. Conversation. Yeah, because it's too expensive to shoot the 50. It's just too damn expensive. Uh, it's ultra free. I guess if you set it up, if you were setting out to do some hunting or something, like, I could see it if you'd want to have, if you're not, like if you didn't want the Smith and Wesson 500, you wanted to, you wanted to get an automatic. I could see doing the Desert Eagle for that capacity. Um, but other than that, it's expensive to shoot at the range. It is a conversation piece. I agree. Rather have a high point than a sky. Interesting. Interesting. I never owned a sky. I know Metal has a sky. Tin Man Metal has a sky. I think he likes it. Um, Glock 20 over Desert Eagle. Yeah, I would agree for a brush gun. I would go 10 millimeter. I think that's pretty safe to have in the woods. That'll take out about everything. Red Jacket Firearms. There's so many companies that are making stuff right now. Looks like a mohawk. I think I don't have enough experience with the Sky, but I do know that they were one of the first to, with their standard pistol. They started running those Crimson Trace red dots on them, and you could get it as a package, and it was pretty reasonable for the price to get you a carry gun with a red dot. What, 10, 12 round mags? That's not bad. That's not bad. Um, but again, I don't have any personal experience with it. 300 blackout. I'm not opposed to it. I just have common calibers. I have 9 millimeter, 5.56, 12 gauge, and 22, and 410. I'm a sucker for 410. I love 410. So, oh Jesus, yeah. You start getting tagged like that, your business is going down. It's not gonna last. SKSs eat everything. Oh, rural report. Good evening. Good to see you. Hold on here. Get you part of the crew here. Rural. Good evening. We're having some gun chatter while we while we have a cocktail. Had a Walther? Yes, I love Walther. I actually like the what was it, the PPS? The PPS was a good gun. I had the LE version. It was a nice gun. The ergonomics on Walther are top notch. Facts. Yeah. I think that, I started this whole thing with the Glock V. I think Glock did, they played a stupid game there. Shy Guy, take care, brother. Thanks for popping in and hanging with us for a bit. the the uh the V, if you're gonna make a a new gun, which they didn't, um I think they just took parts they had to put these together. You know what I mean? Stuff that they already had manufactured. So they really didn't make anything um special. Again, they adjusted some stuff for the back plate so you can't do a switch as easy. That's all you did. Why would I buy that? Hmm. Hmm. I think everyone's on the same page here. Like I said, I'll wait to see what the Gen 6 looks like. And hopefully they don't dilly dally on that. Hopefully they take the time to to make some impressive changes. Hopefully they do the MOS, maybe port it, may do a little bit better trigger, get rid of the cheap ass plastic sights, just a couple things, because that's what all the other companies are doing. And I think that's kind of where I was going with this earlier. Everybody else is doing that. Like, Everybody else is selling guns that are already MOS ready. If they don't even hell, half the time they sell it with a decent dot on there. You know what I mean? That's I'd rather see you get something, you know? Uh, right, exactly, covert. Oh, is Justin leaving too? We'll catch you later, man. We will catch you later. Hold on. I miss you saying you got to roll. Hey, yep, you go enjoy dinner with the missus. Take care, brother. Take care. The there's just the in God, what are we? We're in, is it 2026? Holy shit, I've already forgotten. God damn. The all good, all good. The all these gun companies these days, everybody has stepped up their game. All of them have. So you can pretty much get a decent gun in whatever your price range is for a handgun, whether it be concealed carry or home defense, Minuteman applications, whatever you're going for. You can find some good stuff with I saw that, Robert. Yeah, someone already did that. So I mean, Glock just wasted their time. Uh, oh, like an old coach gun, KP, that'd be badass. Old guy hustle. Good evening. Did you get my email back to you? We're doing a little cocktail in a vintage Coors glass tonight. Just having a beer. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy tonight. Awesome. Good deal. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Not gonna bug you about it. I'm not gonna be the cable guy bothering you. Uh, and then and KP, I'll shoot you a response here after this live, and I'm also gonna look up this GeForce that you were talking about, see what that's about. So the well, there's a couple out there that do the exposed hammers, or the double single action, the impressed with your what is the AREX? I'm not even familiar with that. Roll report. Which one is that? Hmm. Teresa, good evening. Yep. You got to still be the mom. Still got to do all that stuff. I get it. Okay, cool, KP. Okay. Oh, okay. Roll. I'll go. I'll look for your video. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you rewrite the show. I'll check out your video. Is it a handgun or a rifle? What is that? Just so I know what I'm looking for. Teresa's awesome, by the way. Always happy to see Teresa in here, and Grace, and Krista whenever they're in here. I know Grace is still in. She's lurking. Uh, yeah. So, the, in my opinion, uh, oh, nice. Okay, I'll check that out. We're all hell yeah. Hey, Ohio, take care, brother. Thanks for popping in. My best to you always, man. The oh, I love the MP5 is one of my favorite guns of all time. I wish I could get one. I mean, I could get a clone. I could probably afford a clone. Had to go get a refill. That's what Andrew does. Andrew gets people to do refills. Um, the where was I going with that? That Sig. Um, I truly believe Sig's only problem is that damn 320. I think anything else that Sig makes is good. It's that 320. That 320 is just garbage. Does that make sense? Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's just crap, and I can't believe the military went to that. To be honest with you, throw a rock through their window. Uh, oh, I will. Oh my god, yeah. I've done meaner than that. They sold the magic word. Yeah, right. Yeah, the 226 is awesome. Do we had those in the Coast Guard? 226 is badass. Need a beer assistance like Richard Rules. Yeah, modular. Yeah, it's with that trigger component, how you can switch it between the frames. That was pretty slick, but eh, that's I get every once in a while, like when Randall's Little Adventures is with me, he's like my beer assistant. Sometimes I get beer helpers. I get my boys to grab me other beers when I need them. When I'm not prepared, I don't have them up here in my beer fridge, which is rare, unless it's something that I just want that I don't have. Does that make sense? Let's see. See, I like that. That's good. Mm. So, Randall, Randall is actually, he's actually filming right now. He is doing a get home bag challenge, and he will be staying overnight in his get home bag sleep system, and he's gonna have a rough night. Let's just put it that way. It's raining and wet and damp. It's in the 40s. It's 40s and wet right now. Yeah, covert. I agree there. I agree with you on that. Covert, did you see the beer that we're drinking tonight? Little Yeti Imperial Stout. Randall's good. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't say it wasn't going to be good. I just said he's going to be cold. he's, he's going to be cold. Looking forward to his video though. Seeing what improvements he makes, if any. Oh goodness, goodness. Well, gang, I am just about done with this beer, and I just kind of want to do about an hour. Nothing too crazy this evening. Sig Legion is pretty cool. I do like that gun. I've shot it like once. Um, see, covert. You need to be able to drink dark beers year round. That's all I'm saying. That's how you know you're a true connoisseur when you can have them year round. Uh, you can reenact the scene from. There are so many compromising scenes from American Pie. Actually, which one? Which one are we talking about? Brookside. Good evening. Good to see you. I think I'm just doing the one. I'm actually really thinking I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I am whooped after staying up till about 4 because I was so strung out on caffeine yesterday. Uh, I just yeah, I think I just need a good night's sleep, kind of get things going. I got about 4 hours of sleep, and that just doesn't do it for me. Not with all that traveling. I'm pretty whooped. I was just kind of a fucking bum today. Didn't do a whole lot. Got some work done, so I think uh, can't drink beer anymore. That's rough. I was drinking a whole lot of Black Rifle yesterday for that 10-hour drive back from Amarillo. So just I was wired for sound. It's pretty up there, Bad Dream. I just They just have some laws that I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to sleeping in my bed. Like I feel like I got ripped off. Oh, you can't drink coffee either? Oh man, if I couldn't have coffee and beer, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it. 3 hours? Oh, no, no. I can do that for a couple days, and then I gotta catch up. The best coffee is the military, right? Is expensive health cleanliness. Nice, nice. Well, ladles. Well, apparently one was enough tonight, or I'm just super tired. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Um, well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fun evening. I appreciate you hanging with me for a little bit. Um, the I'll still have liquor and soda. Well, there you go. It'd help you cut that soda. You'd probably be okay too. That'll upset your stomach pretty quick. Uh, and I've got to rewatch Grace's premiere because I was actually working when she did that. So, oh, yeah, definitely go hit up Old Guy Hustle. Everyone, if you haven't checked out everybody's uh, channel, please do. There are so many good channels in here. Um, that's the best part about the wrench, right? Everyone gets to go check out everyone's channel, sub, see what's going on. It doesn't. Here's the cool thing: it doesn't cost you a thing to sub to somebody. Not a thing. Not a thing. And who knows? You may find some content that you enjoy from somebody. There's so many different walks of life out here that we get a lot of walks of life in the ACR Protect lives, and so you never know what you're going to find that might intrigue you. So yeah, soda does make you fat. That's why I don't drink soda. I'm already fat. I'm trying to get less fat, so I don't drink. I don't drink soda. Every once in a while, I'll have a clearly Canadian, like a little sparkling water, but that's about it. So, gang, patriots, friends, Glory coming in at the last second. Glory's always coming at the last second, like right when I'm ending. So, bottoms up. Yeah, KP will be your personal hemorrhoid. He does that. He does it for free, right there. That's what he does. Bottoms up. Here we go. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one. All right, gang. Again, thank you for hanging for the last hour. It's been awesome. We'll be doing a Friday Night Live. I don't know if I'm going to do one tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a couple videos filmed over the next couple days here. That would be good. Maybe get a couple shorts. We'll see. We're going to have some fun weather, rain for the next couple days. So yeah, maybe get out and do some walks in the rain. That's always a good time, right? Throw the gear on, walk in the rain, enjoy the humidity. So I have a 332-ounce beers to drink. You better get on it, KP. What the hell? All right, gang. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, we will catch you later. We'll see ya.